Hey guys, coming to you live from my bathroom today with wet hair. I'm hiding in here because I'm trying to get away from my kids and I have some things to say. So, some of you might have seen that yesterday I hit a promotion in my company. And some of you may have also seen that earlier this year, my husband and a really good friend of his decided to open a men's recovery home for men suffering from addiction. And today I want to talk about how those two things align for us and how our family's why is greater than our fear. So I'll start with me because if you follow me on Facebook, you probably know by now that I promote health and wellness supplements. I started Plexus and it really changed my life. As far as my health, I lost weight. I don't have sciatica pain anymore. I don't have gestational diabetes this pregnancy like I did in the past. I gained energy, I gained confidence, and I'll just say it, I don't suffer from hemorrhoids anymore. This is actually something that I suffered with prior to having children. It wasn't because of that. I was 21 years old when I had a hemorrhoidectomy. That's actually when Taylor and I first started dating, so that's hot. Hey baby, you want to go out to eat sometime? Well, not next weekend because I have my butt surgery. So that's how I knew he was the one. But and weight loss. Let's talk about weight loss for a second, because so often we're confused for a weight loss company, and I feel like this is like a touchy subject nowadays because every body is beautiful, right? I believe that. It's not about what size you are, it's about how you feel. And for me, after I had kids, I didn't feel confident. I didn't feel sexy. I pushed my husband away intimately because I wasn't comfortable in my own skin. I think a lot of people can relate to that. Like, that might be taboo to talk about, but that's real life, that's marriage. And I didn't do it for him. I mean, he was fine with the hemorrhoids. I did it for me. It was so I could feel better about myself, and it really changed so much. And so that part was easy for me to share, the products and how it changed. I mean, I've seen it help people with hyperthyroidism, diabetes, fibromyalgia, anxiety, and depression. I mean, our company deals with three main things: gut health, balanced blood sugar, and inflammation. And we're not about band-aids and fixing symptoms. It's the root causes of things. You can Google any ailment that you have, and it's more than likely tied to one of those things. So like I said, that was easy for me to share. And then as I had people join me, I started to see these things change for them too. They were gaining this confidence. They were starting to be happier and healthier and go after things that they weren't willing to before. So as I started to move up in the company, my stopping point was sharing about the business. Even now, it's still to me. Because in my mind, it's like, if I share about the business side of things, it's going to somehow devalue these products. Like, people are going to think I'm only after money, and I didn't want that. But as if it's some sort of secret. Like, if someone reaches out to me like, hey, what's this Plexus thing? And they order like it's a secret, like they don't know I make commission. Like, of course they do. People know. Like, I don't know. I'm just in my own head. But especially in times like this, these uncertain times, people are out of the job. People are getting laid off. Their hours are getting cut. They don't know if they're going to go back to work. It's like all up in the air. So here I am sitting on this opportunity, not willing to share. And that's where the title of this live, that my own insecurities, it's a selfish emotion because I'm not offering that to people or letting them know that it's an option and this could be the answer to them. So that's kind of my side of things. As far as my husband, so earlier this year, before the end of the world happened, and it was just when Australia was on fire, we were like entry-level apocalypse. He decided with a really good friend of his to open a men's recovery home. My husband suffered with addiction. We've been together for 9 years and he's been clean for 5. So there were some times there that he got clean, he would relapse, and what really changed things for him was living in one of these homes. It taught him responsibility. There were rules. It taught him how to be a functioning member of society. They got drug tested. There was a curfew. They had to get a job. He had to go to a certain amount of meetings a week. And by going to those meetings and building that network of support, much like the support that I have with what I do, he was able to succeed, because something truly special happens when you put a group of people together who are all trying to better themselves. It's amazing. It's something everyone should experience. We have so much negativity in the world. To be part of something like that is truly special. So the house was supposed to open April 1st. And then this whole coronavirus thing was happening, and we weren't sure. Is it safe to open? Are we allowed? Like, when can this happen? It was all up in the air. I mean, we're ready. We have our CO. We passed the inspections. It's furnished. We have curtains. It's ready to go. So this is probably a part I'm going to get a little emotional. Yesterday, I earned that promotion. And yesterday, my husband got a call from a man who's ready to move in. He's moving in today, later today. And I don't believe in coincidences. I believe in God. And this was just such confirmation to me that these two dreams of ours are not separate from each other. They are aligned. And if I can keep doing what I'm doing and impacting people's lives in the way that I'm able, and building this legacy for our family, and an income that could have an impact and change things for us, get us out of debt, have money to be able to afford to buy more houses and touch more lives and help more people get freedom from addiction, because it doesn't just touch that person's life. It didn't just touch my husband's life. Parents are able to get their sons and daughters back. Current spouses, future children are dependent on these people taking that next step. So if that's the possibility, and that's what we're able to do here, who am I to stand in the way of God's plan because I'm afraid of getting a couple eye rolls or a couple negative comments or some MLM pyramid scheme? I'm not that important to not share what I have to be able to build this. And honestly, those people that have those kind of thoughts, like, I'm not doing it for them. It's not for them. It's bigger than that. So I guess my message here is that if you have a dream, you have to go after it. Because by not doing so, you're not just cheating yourself out of something, you're withholding blessings from so many others. So that is what I see for my family. And it has just been like, I've been meditating on this for the past couple weeks. And I just really see it clearly that this is what we are meant to do together. Apart, but together. You know, we have our own pieces, and I'm gonna go for it. And yeah, so that's all I got. That's my TED Talk for today. Take your first step towards boldness. Put in the comments what your dream is. I'd love to read it. I'd love to root you on and pray for you, because your dreams are possible, you guys. That's it. Have a good day.